Hey everybody, wanted to make a quick update here. I hit 990,000 miles on the car a couple nights ago. So my last video update for mileage was around 950,000. At that point, I was replacing the clutch, and then also I basically redid all the suspension. So in the last 40,000 miles, I've had a few things wear out on the car. Some stuff's just given out with all the miles on it at this point. So since 950, I've had to replace the other wheel bearings. I had done the left rear previously, and so my left front started making some noise. I replaced it, and then just to get them all freshened up, I went ahead and did the right side as well. So I got all the bearings done, and then my power steering rack had been seeping fluid for quite a while. We noticed it when we changed the clutch out at 320,000 and just monitored it. And then here recently it started leaving little puddles of fluid on the garage floor, so I just got to the point where I had to replace it. OEM was back ordered, so they weren't available, so I went ahead and went with a reman unit. It's by Cardone. I got through Advanced Auto Parts, but it says it's a reman OE unit, and so I went ahead and swapped that out and then gave them my core. So far that's been working out well. That came with new inner tie rod ends, so I went ahead and put a new outers on there and got it aligned and everything. And so in addition to the bearings and the power steering rack, I also had a tear in my passenger side CV joint. The boot on the outer joint had a tear in it, so I had to replace that. And then I didn't have time to wait on the OEM unit to show up, so I went ahead and got one from O'Reilly's that had it in stock. It's from Import Direct, so put that on recently. We're going to see how long it lasts. So far it's been doing okay, but we'll see about the longevity of it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'll switch it over, and then we'll do a little walk around here. Haven't had a chance yet to clamp the inside this time, but here's the odometer. So interior wise, the only thing I've had to do is the headliner and put seat covers on, and then this seat's a replacement from a salvage car. Seat back adjustment's broken again, so it's basically stuck in place, but at least it's comfortable for me. All right. Favorite thing about the car. All right. There's where you can read the thread about all the details about the car, all the repairs and things like that. I've got a thread on drivecore.net, TX cord. So I've also got the same on Instagram as I do YouTube. I've had a nice little bump on Instagram lately, so kind of doing a walk around because there's probably some people that haven't seen the other videos here. Recently put these wheels on. I've went up to 18s. Now my speedometer is finally accurate. It was reading a couple miles an hour off before, but now it's actually accurate. So these are the same size wheels and tires I have on my 2017 coupe. All right, so original engine here. Of course, most of the accessories have been replaced on it by now. Actually rocking the original starter down in there. No internal work to the engine ever. Timing belts, of course, have been replaced approximately every 100,000 miles on this car's what they recommend, either 7 years or 100,000 miles. So mine's been the mileage. So replace that. But as far as internal engine work, there's been none. No valve adjustments or anything like that. Engine's currently got a problem on number one cylinder, so I've got a new a used engine, low mileage replacement engine supposed to show up tomorrow for it. Supposed to be imported from Japan with approximately 50,000 miles on it, so that's what's going to go in here. But really proud of this car and its accomplishments, because this is one of the very few cars that's going to reach 1 million miles on the original engine. Transmission was replaced at 320,000 when we did the clutch and a bunch of other suspension work and stuff at that point. pretty good looking car for all the miles on it. So this side, as far as the body goes, I've replaced the headlights a few times. I need to clean those up again here hopefully tonight. Bumper covers on both the front and rear have been replaced before, but all the paint on this side is original. Paint on the hood's original. Paint on the roof's original. Does have some problems with the clear coat there. It's kind of dark, can't really see it that well, but it's got a little problem there. You know, of course, a few little dings here and there. No real dents or anything like that, just some dings. This side has been repainted due to an accident I had about a year and a half ago. The fender, door, quarter have all been repainted. You can see the slight color difference here between the two silvers and stuff, but you know, looks a lot better than it did otherwise. But yeah, overall, real thrilled with the condition of it, especially with all the usage that it's given me. All right, so stand by for the 1,000,000-mile video. I should hit that in about a month from now. And then I'm actually going to be recording as the odometer hits 1,000,000 miles. As I've gotten higher in the mileage, one of the most common questions I get is what's the odometer going to do? So I'm 99% sure that the odometer is going to freeze at all nines, and then the trip odometer will keep going, and the trip odometer will actually reset. But I'm going to hack the trip odometer at 999,000, so that way once I get to all nines, I can get the trip odometer at all nines as well. And then I'll go ahead and drive another couple tenths of a mile just to show that that resets, but the real odometer is going to stay frozen. And then I've got a new instrument cluster that's going to replace that. And so got that. And then the other engine, I've done, you know, the clutch recently, the suspension recently, like I said. Transmission's still holding up well. Just redid the brakes, new wheels and tires. So the engine goes in, it's gonna be round 2. So we'll see what happens with it. So thanks a lot for watching.